this drama between Senator Godswill Akpabio and Senator Natasha might not be ending very soon unless corruption in Nigeria steps in. Because I know the moment corruption steps in, when I mean corruption, I'm referring to the powers that have been in high places that may not want this case to see the light at the public domain. The moment they step in, we might not hear it again. I understand the Nigerian factor. But anything other than that, breeze is about to blow and fire yash is about to open. I said something before when I did a video in regard to this matter. I said in a sane society, Senator Godswill Akpabio would have stepped down as the Senate president. So many people in my comment section ignorantly came attacking me, especially those that are tribalistic. I don't know, should I say tribalistically stupid? I remember somebody asking me in my comment section that if Akpabio was from my place, I would suggest him stepping down. That he is from your place doesn't mean that when he does something wrong, he should continue. Because this is how we messed up Nigeria. He is from my place, he is from your place, he is of my tribe, he is of your tribe, or he belongs to my religion. That's how we keep allowing the wrong people force themselves into position of authority, sensitive positions. I said that Akpabio should step down because from the beginning I've seen this case that Senator Natasha wasn't lying. You cannot be lying and be as consistent as she has been. Quote me wrong for those that know what I'm talking about. I know she's not telling the lie. The only way this thing might not come to the public domain for us to get the fact is when corruption stepped in. When some powerful phone calls begin to happen behind the scene as it's already ongoing. I don't want to be boring us so much with videos. I've watched series of videos from Senator Natasha, and all the what she's saying holds ground so much. We all are aware that the Senate president's wife has slammed Senator Natasha, I think with about 251 billion naira lawsuit for defamation. And she has responded to the Senate president's wife by this you are seeing above. He said, I have concrete evidence. Natasha Ukpokiti Uduaghan, there's Akpabio's wife. She's telling the world. I also watched her on Arise News with documents of phone calls, transcript of phone conversation and WhatsApp. This lady has more than enough evidence to nail the Senate president if we were in a sane society. And people are still defending Senator Godswill Akpabio. And as for the wife of the Senate president, I understand your position as a wife and as a mother of his children. Every woman wants to defend their man. But madam, you did deny for Adams. You did defend Adams, a man that I want to believe is healthy. No, now, madam, enter house. Because there's an extent you go now, you'll be bringing some level of embarrassment to yourself. We wouldn't want that. So, ma, step aside. And I also read Senator Natasha telling the wife of the Senate president to allow her husband defend herself. And when a lady is using words like this, you should know she's sure of what she's saying. And let us also bear this in mind. Senator Natasha is a happily married woman. The husband, we've been told, is a close and a bosom friend to the Senate president. I'm sure the husband is aware of all of this. For him to have given his wife a go-ahead to pursue this issue, the man also has facts in his disposal. He's in support of this, which makes this more interesting. If we live in a society where the law will step in and everything be brought into the public domain, it's just a matter of little time. We will know who your Senate president truly is. I think there's also a woman who gave her own side of the story, her encounter with the Senate president during their days in NDDC. So we are no longer ignorant of this fact. So as for those of you supporting the senator, maybe for tribal or party reasons, you are free to do so. But believe me, your Senate president seems to have been very, very guilty of this accusation. And if that is true, why will he continue to be the number 3 man in the country? If people with questionable characters like this allegedly are leading us, then where are they possibly leading us to? Perhaps to exactly where we are now. But that isn't where we want to be. So in that case, I still maintain my ground. To save Nigeria in national and global embarrassment, let Senator Akpabio step down and let them do whatever possible behind the scene to die this matter. Because if they allow Senator Natasha to continue like this, she will rubbish Akpabio. Obviously, she had so much at her disposal. And before I end this video, let them stop calling and threatening her at late hours. That isn't fair. That isn't a way to prove you're innocent. I think it is even a way of further complicating issues for yourself. I rest my case.